Very much, Lascan Corla, and thank you very much for choosing this topical issue on my behalf today. And thank you, Minister Ring, for attending to take the question. Minister, the issue that I'm about to highlight arose from a public meeting which was held in Newmarket and Fergus last Monday evening on the 2nd of December. And it was attended by all the Oireachtas members, TDs, senators, and also the local county councillors from the area and the Garda inspector from Shannon. So it was a very well-attended meeting. There were several hundred people at the meeting, and it was really a call to us as Oireachtas members to highlight the issues that are facing villages like Newmarket and Fergus. Newmarket and Fergus is, if you like, a case study for what's happening to many villages and towns around Ireland. Newmarket and Fergus is a town village close to Shannon and Ennis. It's been bypassed by the motorway, the M18, but it should be doing better than it is, and that's the point that people wish to highlight to its Oireachtas members. And as I say, it's a problem which is mirrored right across rural Ireland. And the issues that were raised were a lack of basic services and amenities and facilities in the village. The fact that shops are closing, I think the last shop has closed, pubs are closing, poor streetscape, lack of proper lighting, lack of footpaths in the area, and lack of public transport as well, for want of a better word. Also, there was also anxieties raised about policing services not being visible or at a remove from Newmarket and Fergus. It has a small station which is manned infrequently for a few hours a week, and the policing service comes from Shannon. And there issues where there was a lack of visibility of Gardaí on the ground, a slow response time when Gardaí were contacted, a lot of antisocial behaviour and illegal drug taking, and it's a big concern for the community that this is happening in a small village. And also the loss of GP services. There was a long-standing GP in Newmarket and Fergus. He retired last May, and a replacement has not been found. And that's a huge anxiety for the community because people have to travel to Shannon or to Ennis for a service. There's a lack of support then for the public health nurse, for the community intervention teams, and for home helps and voluntary groups in general. So the loss of a GP is a substantial issue. So the story is one familiar right across Ireland because it demonstrates how easily the fabric of a rural society can unravel. Newmarket has benefited from supports from government, and it has benefited from the town and village renewal scheme. It got, I think, 200,000 in 2017. It got 500,000 from Leader. It got 200,000 from a local philanthropic trust, Tomar, and it produced 300,000 itself to build up community services in the area. UBER is the local community service. It provides services from cradle to the grave, elderly services, unemployment services, community creche, Meals on Wheels, which are extending right throughout South Clare to Quinn, Andurra, Newcastle, Bunratty, Kilkishen, Kilmurray and 6 Mile Bridge. So a very extensive service radiates out from this centre. And of course the funding for that was very welcome. It has a community cafe and it has educational courses. So Newmarket has got substantial funding. I suppose the issue that they raised, or the issues that they raised on Monday night were cross-departmental. They went from health to transport to housing to justice to education and how they interacted with the county council. So they were highlighting, yes, they have been given support, but there is so much more that they could do if they were given additional supports, and certainly in relation to policing, in relation to medical services and the upkeep and structure of the village. They feel that a lot more could be done for them. Thank you, Minister.